Hello, 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 and welcome to the Reclaim Your Life podcast with me, Vicky Igbokwe-Ozoagu, your self-first instigator, supporting you to kickstart the habit of putting you first. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, what? Vicky, 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 yeah, what, uh. uh. Mm-hmm. Listen, I want to have a conversation with you today about putting yourself first and what it can look like for you, with a focus on taking the first simple, empowering step towards prioritizing you. So here's my question for you. How often do you find yourself at the bottom of your own priority list? Oh, wait, that often? Practically all the time? Well, listen, I don't want you to worry because this is a judgment-free zone. And I also want to let you know that it's actually way more common than you think, especially for creative and artistic women like you, to always find yourself last on your list. Now, it can show up as you feeling drained. It might show up as you feeling stuck or just off. You get just like that feeling of like things are not quite right. And that nagging feeling of discontent can be tough to shake. Trust me, as someone who used to really struggle with putting themselves first, I get it. It can show up as an anxiety, it can show up as low energy, all that like really frustrating sense of being in a rut. And then, oh, and this is the one that used to get me really, really badly, is that inner conflict, that inner turmoil. You're wanting so much more for yourself while you're also feeling trapped in your current reality. And that is exhausting. And then to top it all off, there's the self-doubt, because you might be catching yourself thinking, well, this is just how life is. But guess what? It doesn't have to be. I know exactly where you are right now, because like I said, it used to be me. There was a time in my life where I was making poor financial decisions. I was depressed and getting really ill. I was working all hours of the day, saying yes to every project that came my way, and missing out on quality time with my friends and family. And most importantly, I was neglecting me. I was so far down my own priority list, most days I didn't even make the cut. What was even more heartbreaking was I found myself living this secret life of shame because to the world I had made it. And by some metric, I had. However, not being able to take care of myself and put me first was having a serious negative impact on my health and my creativity. The moment I figured out, with the support of my coach, that putting me first was the missing piece and the most important daily gift I could give myself, is the moment that things began to change for the better. And I really want things to change for the better for you too. I want you to get to that place where you feel good giving yourself that daily gift of putting you first. So you may be asking, yes, Vicky, like, why should I care? Why should I care about putting me first? Well, I'm so glad you asked that. Because when you finally make yourself a priority, you'll discover not just a boost in your well-being, but also a real surge. It's like electric in your creativity. You'll start showing up in your life with more energy and more passion. Like, just take a moment, right? Take a moment and imagine waking up feeling aligned with who you truly are, thriving in every aspect of your life. And thriving in every aspect of your life can be your reality. Your relationships become more meaningful, you make better decisions for you, and your creativity flows freely in the way that is unique to you. This is the power of putting you first. It creates the most beautiful ripple effect. When you start to honor your own needs, everything else falls into place. Okay, so now you might be wondering, all right, Vicky, where do I even start? I'm really loving your questions today. Well, listen, here's the exciting part. Change doesn't have to feel overwhelming. It really doesn't. I know that like society, the world has led us to believe that, has led me and you to believe that, but it's not true. Change doesn't have to be overwhelming. And that's why I'm sharing a simple first action you can take today. I've created a free video just for you where I walk you through a quick and effective way to kickstart your journey. It's all about dedicating just 10 minutes a day. That's it. 10 minutes a day to yourself. Yes, you. I'm talking about you, right? Now, whether that's a walk, some quiet meditation, enjoying a cup of tea without distractions, or a dance party for one in your living room, that's my personal favorite, by the way. This is your time to reconnect, to pause, and to breathe. And trust me, starting with the small and simple action can lead to a big transformation. Now, I've witnessed this with my clients. They start with these little actions, and before long, they realize just how powerful it is to prioritize themselves. I worked with a wonderful client who realized early on, working with me, that she was avoiding things that felt hard, awkward, or challenging. Now, this was connected to her childhood and was having an impact on her day-to-day life as an adult, especially around her relationships, both personal and professional. She figured out that being able to share her thoughts and inner dialogue with herself that weren't always positive was a good way to help her move from fear and lean into courage. So that morning, she got herself a new notebook and started journaling 10 minutes a day. Now, this was a game changer for her. And it was a game changer because she found a way and a place to remove all the negative chatter that consumed her mind and was also able to reframe those negative thoughts into positive ones that were based on fact and not the stories she was telling herself. Yeah, she had had all of that negative chatter in her mind, and it was just swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming in her head. So when she was able to decant, to release those thoughts from her head, put them externally on into her notebook, she was able to release herself. This made it easier for her to then start embracing areas in her life where she had been avoiding the challenging and messy conversations. So much so, she was able to open up beautiful, beautiful conversations with her husband and colleagues at work. Conversations where she spoke her truth and asked for what she wanted and had healthier conversations that prioritized her needs and helped those around her to show up differently, which also meant they got the best of her too. Listen, I am here for your breakthrough too, and I will make it straightforward. I'll make it as straightforward as I can for you. So if you're ready to take this first step, or even if you're feeling curious about what it could be for you, I invite you to watch the free video I have created just for you. It's an easy yet impactful way to kickstart the habit of putting you first. So all you need to do, click the link in the description below, or check the link in my bio, to get your free video delivered to your inbox. That's it. That's the action. Click the link, get the video delivered to your inbox. Now, my friend, you deserve to live a life where you are your own priority. So let's move from procrastination to action. You've got your very first action. And if you know someone who could use this inspiration to put themselves first, please share this episode with them too. I want you to create a ripple effect of positivity and putting you first. Remember, you are not alone in this journey, and I am here to support you every step of the way. I am a part of your support team. If you want to reach out to me, if you've got any questions, if you've had an aha moment in this conversation today, you can leave me a comment or you can reach out to me via Instagram in the DMs. VICKI_IGBOKWE. Listen, it is a necessity to put you first. Did you catch that? It is a necessity to put you first. Think fierce, be fabulous, and live free spirited. Love ya.